Hi guys, Steve here, and on this video I'm going to show you all the best starter dinos to get. And if this video is helpful, please like and subscribe, thank you. Now these are the creatures I would get in order, and I'll tell you why when I go through them. But of course you're free to get them in any order you want, or any other creatures you want to get along the way. Right, first one I would get is a Parasaur. You can unlock its saddle at level 9, and it's your first OK mount you can ride. You can farm berries with it, especially narco berries, so you don't have to pick them up by hand. So this will help make taming all the others easier. Plus, if you hit trees with it, you can farm thatch and a bit of wood, so it can help you build your thatch base up faster. And at the start, when you don't have much inventory weight, you can use it to help carry all your stuff around. Next, I'd go for a Raptor. It's much faster than a Parasaur, but it can't carry as much weight. And you can unlock the saddle for these at level 18. Raptors are very fast and can keep you out of trouble because you can run away quick. You can use them to scout around a local area. If you get a few of them, you can use them as small bodyguards. They can chase down and kill less powerful creatures, so you can kill them and get you meat to eat. But the most important reason for getting this is to get your hide to build the other stuff you need. You need one to become your low level hide farmer. Next, I would go for a Pterodon, your first flyer. These are easy to tame, and you can build their saddle at level 38. With a Pterodon, you can fly around and look for your perfect base location. It's your first proper scouting bird. You can fly to the top of mountains to get a tiny bit of metal to make your first metal tools. And you'll need a Pterodon to make it easier to get your next best bird, which is an RG. So you can grab its aggro and then kite it down to the trap you want. I've built a good RG trap in another video that I'll link at the end. Then from a Pterodon, like I said, tame an RG. You can build the saddle for these at level 62. Getting an RG is a huge milestone because it makes the game so much easier. It can carry lots of weight, it has lots of stamina, and it can pick up smaller creatures. By the time you get one of these, you should be looking for your main base location. Then you can use it to transfer all the stuff from your starting base over to your main base location. You'll be able to use it to fly up to the top of mountains to be able to farm metal easily, as well as crystal. And you'll be able to go out and find the good farming dinos you need and carry them back to your base. So you've got your RG and you've moved to your new main base location. So what you need now are the main farming creatures to build it for you. And with your RG you can go out and bring back these one at a time and tame them all at once. So you're not wasting your time doing them separately. For stone you need a Dodec. It's really good at harvesting it and it's got a weight reduction bonus for stone. You can unlock its saddle at level 34. For wood, I normally go for the beaver. It's small so you can carry it to the trees with an RG and quickly pick it up if there's any trouble. It'll get you all the wood you want, plus with a bit of thatch. It's also got a wood weight reduction bonus, and it's also very good at getting berries, which is a bit annoying if you just want wood and thatch, but it can save you from getting a berry farmer like a Stego or a Bronto. And a beaver saddle to farm wood unlocks at 61. Now yes, you can get a good wood harvester with a Mammoth, as a Mammoth saddle unlocks at level 31, way before the beaver saddle does at 61. But Mammoths are usually in the top snowy area of the map, so you need to make fur armour if you're going to try and go up there to tame it. It's harder to tame than a beaver, but the worst thing, if your main base is in the middle or south of the map, you're going to have to try and walk it all the way back to your base without it dying, because it's too big to pick up with an RG, unlike a beaver. Next we have the Anky to farm metal, crystal and obsidian. The Anky saddle unlocks at 36, and you can fly it around to all the resources you want to farm with an RG. Take it up to the top of a hill and farm metal, and drop it off to get crystal and obsidian. Yes, you can get any of these as soon as the saddle unlocks to ride it, but because I'm only wanting to build my main base now, that's why I waited to get all these three together. I usually get a beaver first, then later on in game I can go up to the cold north to get a Mammoth. You can get these in any order you want if you're trying to build up as fast as possible. So you started building your main base and it's probably out of stone. You can make do with a thatch you get from a beaver, but a better option is to tame a Megalossus, or a stag, as these farm mostly thatch with a bit of wood. And you can get the blueprint for their saddle at level 30. They are pretty fast mounts in themselves. Just go around hitting over trees. They're really good at clearing forest. And you'll get all the thatch you need, plus a fair bit of wood. You could even go for one of these before you get the beaver. It doesn't get the wood weight reduction, but you might find it easier than hitting trees with axes all the time. You're building your base and now you want crop plots to make kibble. You got plenty of thatch, all you need now is something to poop a lot. So now you need to tame yourself an amber turd, a Phiomia. And even though it was the first saddle you could make at level 5, now's the only good time to tame one. Because if you put stimberries inside its inventory and then force feed it them, it has explosive diarrhea and starts pooping everywhere. Then you can take that poop to the fertiliser bin, put it in with the thatch you've got from your stag, and then you get fertiliser that you can give your crops to grow. Up to now you can get by with the amount of hide you've got, but about now you're going to need a lot of hide to make more stuff. You could make do with your raptor, but I normally tame a medium-sized carno about now. So you could tame a carno, sabre or a wolf, just something to bring in hide better than a raptor. You can unlock the sabre's saddle at level 37, or a carno saddle at 46. Again, you can unlock these as soon as the saddles become available. I didn't because it wasn't needed, but you can use them to guard your base if you like. Once you get one, it's a lot easier to get more hide. You'll be starting to build a lot of metal structures now, so you're going to need cementing paste. So the next creature I would tame is a frog, as when you eat bugs it'll get you chitin plus make ready-made cementing paste for you. You can make the saddle for it at level 40. It's actually a pretty good fast mount as well. You want to go around and try and find insects, then attack it, and you get cementing paste and chitin. It's fast on land and also really fast in the water, so you want to move around quickly and find groups of insects you can eat. If you want free cementing paste, I'll link the video on where the beaver dams are at the end. Later, to get chitin you can also tame a megatherium. You've got everything to get a good amount of resources now. The only thing next to do is to step up to the next big carno, so go for either a Spino or a Rex. You can unlock a Spino saddle at level 71, or a Rex saddle at level 74. And once you do, you'll get all the meat and prime meat you want, all the hide you'll ever need to make stuff, and bonus chitin for eating stuff that gives it. Like I said, you can tame these in any order you want, or add different ones if you like. Let me know in the comments below what order and dinos you pick. Please like and subscribe if this video is helpful, and share it with your friends if you think it'll help them out. Click the bell notifications and all to get notified when I upload next. Check out the links below if you want to join Patreon and chat to me on Discord, buy anything from a merch store or rent a server. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll link other videos at the end. Goodbye.